I went to get dinner and I forgot to pause the last video, so I might have ended that abruptly. This is...
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Okie dokie. What is this? Wait, what the fuck? Game saved. So now for the pre-show ritual, we can change this to a haunted house. Haunted hotel.
It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play is where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you. But turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Wake.
You're in my story.
Alan Wake.
Yeah, this will be helpful. To here I come. Making it the devil here was not. Okay, having that light, it's... so this is 219? It's still 219, so okay. I mean, that only changes the inside of this room, so... Get to the entrance hall, or the final scene with the devil. That should be helpful. Wait, hang on. dokie. Looks like we cleared out the path. Now that I'm here, I can switch it to haunted. What? Why is it kicking me out? For some reason, that is not working. I mean, I'm trying, but
Wait.
turning everything to the devil.
This was the devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Oh.
Wake.
Thusly, so I am the devil.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
You know, when I think of 666, I think of read-write permissions. Why is 667 so bloodied up? My god. The atmosphere again, incredible.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Well, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure.
Who is that?
She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. And with its mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
Barbara?
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse.
Alice?
It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
You again.
Oh shit. Oh god.
You again.
The physics simulations are incredible. What? Should I turn around and run the other way? Is that the implication? Or should I? I wish the camera would shake a bit more and, I don't know,
You again.
give the sense of you running. It still feels like Alan Wake is just doing a brisk jog at this point.
Fuck away from me! Shit. Get away!
Okay, looks like that wasn't the right path either.
You again. Shit. Get the fuck away from me! Get away! Get away! I had to reach the light to presence. The dark presence had come
Nice.
for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker. The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Wake.
Cynthia? Lost on the shore. This definitely looks like the Cynthia Weaver mission.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
Bottom of the bathtub.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Nice. Okay. We're getting closer. We are getting closer to the end. But what I don't understand is, he's writing this story.
I'm lost in the dark. No way out.
Alan Wake is writing the story, Initiation, and the cult was performing ritual, and somehow one of the victims was actually there. Is that the implication?
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Okay, that's the black thing.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else?
So I've been playing the game continuously for like an hour plus now. And I see no drops in the frame rate, so it really looks like it was an MSI Afterburner thing. Or RTSS. The Parliament Tower 6. Wake's apartment, where he gets to find Return, I suppose. Oh, no, Alice is gonna think I am Scratch. Oh, no. Is Barry hitting on her? Or is he just checking up because Scratch was abusive? Or Alan left?
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
No such thing as too personal. The photos are me. Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's underneath, what's beneath the surface. Okay. Creepy. Oh.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
For months after Ellen died,
Alan did
I
die.
didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
What? You deranged bitch. Nothing this here.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
feel like something about the way the lighting on the walls was rendered was off.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
That's strange. Not anymore. There's the writer's room. I don't understand how some of this stuff works. He just goes into the television, into the screen.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
What? And that shot is what Alan Wake sees the first time around. So when in the first chapter, when Alan Wake goes into the apartment and then steps into his writer's room, he sees this dead body, right? Is that what this is? So the name Scratch came about because because Alan ended up scratching everything out. Right? The name Scratch came about because that guy ended up scratching out everything. But it was Alan who did the scratching. Maybe Alan is Scratch and he is the one who's ahead. Or is it? I don't understand. But it's getting intriguing, it's getting weird in the best possible way. So it turns out that aside from the DLCs, the spin-off game Alan Wake American Nightmare will also add to the story as it explains the origins of Scratch. I did not know that. I just spent some time reading about it.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
But was it Scratch? Or was it you?
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Okay, I'm back here again.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
How does that work? Oh, this is Scratch. Wake is stopping Wake from... So, what? Things are starting to come together now. Wake is going further and further back in time and stopping what is ahead. Is that what's happening? So who even is Scratch? Is Scratch Wake? Alan looks really fucked up right now. I can't see his face. I wanna see your face, bro. But fine. This guy looks pretty good. Like, and now he's starting to get increasingly fucked up.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it his
I have to
daughter?
go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Why is the whole place submerged?
Hurry, Tom.
Wait.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Muutako onwards set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite. And Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, planned is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Damn, the paint chipping off the walls. I understand that they're just textures, but my god, does it look incredibly realistic, I mean. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I believe that is a good time to end the video. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. So I think I'll sadly have to pause the game for the day here so that I can get to sleep. So we'll continue tomorrow, and I'll see you.